Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'een. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Um, Alhamdulillah, just want to share this brief video for every one of us, inshallah, to plan this Ramadan 2020, inshallah, in a better way, where every one of us, most of us are in lockdown and are working from home, doing things from home, or most of us are home. And this Ramadan we might not be able to go to masajid, so inshallah how we can better plan our Ramadan. So I'll just quickly go through this planner that we created, not fully, but again we got different sources and got many of the ready things, and then we just accumulated those in a place, and then just a thing for every one of us, inshallah, to follow it and get more benefit out of it. The first page we have just the month of Ramadan planner, and it just gives you different activities. For example, first day with inshallah would be the Friday, the first of Ramadan, and then um, first you see different activities like baseline. So this is like a minimum that every one of us should plan and should do, and we should not go less than that level when we do activities on different days. So again, first day is the best day to do your muhasibah, your accountability, your self accountability, and then you plan things as well. Then make sure you do some uh, different activity, or you plan it. For example, we suggest you to do the tafsir of the Quran, and again here you have options of reading it from the Quran that you got, or online resources, or listen to any online resources, whether live or in recording. Again, everybody has a different situation, so just choose the best that you could do. Since it's a day of Friday, Suratul Kahf, inshallah, and every Friday likewise we suggest Suratul Kahf, and it's not suggested you on other days. So again, so you have to maximize each day and get more out of it. And again, first day again of the Ramadan start with charity, and then some also tahajjud, the night prayers. We suggest again to do some raka in the night time as well, apart from your Taraweeh. Or some people just prefer to pray the Taraweeh, because most of us are praying the Taraweeh by ourselves, so some people prefer to pray it in the third part of the night. That's also fine if you just want to do that way, but again, so plan some night prayers, Qiyamul Layl as well. So likewise, you see different days you have different things. So on this day you have Suratul Mulk, and again have dedicate some time for Quran memorization. You don't have to become Hafiz in just 1 month, but again increase your level. We are here in the month of Ramadan to increase our iman, increase our level of understanding of deen, by utilizing all these days that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with. So just maintain your baseline things, and then do the additional things for that day. On different days, we again, you see, like any family activity that you can do other than your regular activities. Okay, let me just point out these things, the family or kid activities. And then the green one that you see is the last 10 nights of Ramadan, that we can again utilize more, especially in the night time. And then in the white, whatever we see is all individual activities. So the blue ones, the family activities, all we can see is, let's say here is Ramadan Q&A. Again, do the family video conference, that is within your family. Just discuss among yourself, or watch some video related to Ramadan related Q&A. Likewise, on this day, we have, just because we have to maintain the ties of kinship and not sever the ties of kinship, as Rasulullah SAW said. So again, make sure you also make little time. Okay, don't spend too much time, 5-10 hours, but again, 15 to 20 minutes or half an hour, call your relatives, your close family members, and just check how they are doing and so on. Again, so you have to balance every day and do things. Again, so some you can other plan activities according to your family and other ways that you go along. And then different things that you can do on different days. here you have some Eid planning. Again, just limit the time, don't just discuss it too long for too many days, but again, dedicate a time and a day and then just discuss that, finish it off. Family night, special gift for spouse, again, something that you plan and then just do little things for each other. Also, discuss your family background with your children, especially this thing is so much lost with us in the USA. So again, discuss your family, your father, your grandfather, and beyond that, whatever you know, that you draw the family tree and then discuss with them, as well as your um, the what they can expect, or they exactly know where they come from and they should be proud of who they are, where they come from, etc, etc. So again, different activities again you see. So like again, things related to Thursday night again, which is the night of Friday, we see. So again, the tahajjud night prayers again specially plan on that night as well. um, Likewise, everything is easily readable and understandable, and then the details of all those, I don't want to make a lengthy video here, so are also given here. So baseline, what you want to do minimum, and then you make mandatory for yourself. Again, we know for Ramadan, the first 5 prayers which are mandatory for entire year, again still applies in Ramadan, as well as the fasting for whoever is able to do, again it's mandatory on them. So apart from that, the things that you yourself are making, and then you will not be a sinner if you miss that. Apart from these, if you make anything mandatory, like for memorizing 2 lines or half page of the Quran every day, or listening or reading to tafsir, if you just made it mandatory or a baseline minimum for yourself, again if you happen to skip that for a day or two, you will not be a sinner. So it's just we are using this terminology so you take it seriously, because you made it mandatory for yourself for the month of Ramadan. Okay, now the different things, as well as social media. Okay, limit that to a time, although you see until 2 hours a day, but again that's the max. But we don't encourage you to spend that much time, but limit yourself to very minimum. We can't ask people to just go and then do nothing. With the social media, of course, we all are attached to that and part of that. So again, WhatsApp, we all think that it's just like a text message. No, it's also comes under social media. So whatever time you spend on WhatsApp, also again you should just limit to within this time that you set for yourself, 30 minutes, 45 or 60 minutes, whatever you set for your own self. Okay, um, let me just quickly go through other things. There are some links that assist you to do different activities as well. For example, the adhkar, morning and evening adhkar, 5 to 10 minutes, so it hardly take that. So you can just download and read by yourself, or listen online via YouTube or other sources. And then again, some suggestions related to tafsir of the Quran. You can just do the entire Quran or the select surahs. In the end of At the end of this second page, I have added these some activities that are going on throughout the DFW, and I just selected a few of those, like couple related to tafsir of the Quran, and one stories from the Quran, and then the 40 hadith by Imam Nawawi. Um, and then also there are many messages that are doing Taraweeh watch, that they are doing live. Again, we don't recommend to just spend your time 45 minutes, 1 hour or more in just watching the Taraweeh, but that time is best for us to do our own ibadah. So let's do our own ibadah, and if you need some inspiration, motivation, again you have sources to watch live Taraweeh as well. I just added one of them, which is to our closest mosque, Wataga Masjid, and they are doing just 4 rakah. Then again, this is just for inspiration and motivational purpose, and they are doing one juz in that 4 rakah. That should be 30 to 40 minutes max. And then you see Sheikh Yazir Qadi doing tafsir of the Quran. This is from 10 to 11, whatever time suits best to you, or whatever sheikh best fits your need or you like more. Likewise, Mufti Wasim Khan also doing in Plano Masjid, but he's doing the tafsir of only the last 3 juz of the Quran, and his time is 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. every day. and you have different timings, and then where and how you can access, you can just go to the masjid's website and also see these details. And again, few other recommendations, just how you can plan the day and how you can be at different levels and then do different things, and increase your level maybe, but don't reduce or don't go to a low level once you start on high the month of Ramadan. um, Again, some suggestions related to the memorization of the Quran, that you can choose few surahs or 38 juz, or some other suggestions here, that number of lines, number of pages that you can do, and then finish up memorizing a few surahs this Ramadan with the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then in the end, I just want to again make this disclaimer that this is, any of the programs mentioned above are not a sponsored program by KIC, or we are not conducting any of this program, but we gathered this and presenting this to you so that you have things ready at a place, and then you can use to the best of your available time and resources, and then make best use of this Ramadan. Also, in the end, I would like to remind to visit our website, kellerislamiccenter.org, and then just see what activities we got and other things, as well as don't forget to donate. So click the donate tab, and then once you get there, you just click the donate tab again, the donate button, and then don't forget to donate to Keller Islamic Center and other masajid, other Islamic center that are doing a lot of work and making sure that you are being um, motivated and spiritually connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our deeds. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our Ramadan and make this blessed month of Ramadan the best Ramadan of our life so far. Although we are not going to masajid, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever we are doing from home and other places, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward us fully. Ameen. Jazakumullahu khair.